On. Just about to go and find some charity shops and have a look what we can find. Footage up next, I'll talk over it and I'll see you at the end for the finds. Okay guys, first shop. But every day is different, so went and checked out the DVDs and stuff first. Couple of new ones here. Just focus in there. You always see a Shaun of the Dead. I think it's like a rule. Avatar I had to look at here because all the DVDs and stuff are £1. I'll check it out again in a minute and end up quite disappointed. Scorpion King. Lots of the stuff you usually find. I'd look in the bins. Didn't really see much in these. Shaun the Sheep, he was a bit grubby. A Footless Turtle. Some big sunglasses. Nothing too interesting. Well, to me anyway. If you guys saw anything, drop it down in the comments below. Couple of board games. Motorbike helmet, just mixed in with the toys, as you do. Gooey Louie was up there. I know that used to be quite a bit of a craze a couple of years ago, but don't know if it still sells, so I left it. CDs look the same as last time. Some different stuff though to other charity shops usually. This one, they do tend to take out some of the rubbish, but nothing really for me. Next one, still that last one I said about the Avatar game inside was the Skylanders, so I left it because it's not much use to me. Went to have a look at the toys here. This is where I had the Captain Scarlet's dress suit thing last time. Had a look in the shelves. Couldn't get round because there was somebody looking at the DVDs, so I left them, but I think I'd seen them all before. Quick look on here. Nothing particularly interesting. I think they were all like 50p and a pound, but even at that there was just nothing worth picking up. Really good selection of DVDs here, but they've put them up to £1.50 and £2, so out of principle I just don't look. Some different books here. There was a Doctor Who book, Legend Continues, and what looked like a bit of a graphic novel, which I'll pull out in a sec. Before I left I had a look at them on eBay to see if they were worth picking up, because they're quite expensive in here. They weren't individually priced, but you're talking like £3 each, and that was about all I really went for, so not much good. Had a look at this Ninjago book, but of course missing the minifigure. As usual, there was quite a glut of Top Gear and Star Wars annuals and books, but nothing worth picking up. You can tell they're too expensive because it's too deep. You've got those you can see and those behind. Honestly, if there's any charity shop guys listening, £1.50, £2 is too expensive. You can get them off eBay and out of CX for less than £1 now, so you know, you're screwing your own customers really. Next shop, not much in this shop usually, but it's on the way, so it's definitely worth having a quick look at. Sometimes they put expensive toys in the cabinet because they think selling, but they really don't sometimes. Still looking at the autobiographies because you never know what you'll find. Quick look at the DVDs here. Drop the Dead's not too bad, but you can catch it on all four. This was an advertisement for all four. No, it wasn't, guys, but seriously, most of this stuff's available on the internet now, so why pick up the DVD? nothing too interesting. Kingsman there for £1. Something, well, it's a film I really like, but it's never on the telly or on catch-up, so I did consider it but left it. With the new film out, I'm sure there'll be a double DVD pack out or something, so I might as well buy that. Quick flick through the t-shirts, but nothing really for me. Couple of toys. The really nice chess set had gone, so if one of you guys picked it up, drop us a comment below. That had been there a few weeks. Nothing really interesting in the kids' DVDs and books. Toys look terrible, so didn't bother with them either. The cheap Wilkinson's Lego kit thing. Not very exciting. Harry Potter puzzle, I wasn't sure about that for £1.50. It was one of the original ones, but I don't know. You never know if it's all there either, but I suppose £1.50 is not a bad price. Next one, a couple of DVDs in the window, but nothing too exciting. Nothing exciting in the cabinet either. Run to the back here and check out the DVDs and books.
Last Christmas.
Not many toys in this one at all. This is where all the PS2 games and stuff came from last time. Most of the stuff in there again was 50p each, and that's why they'd sold a lot of it, so it does make a difference what you're pricing it at. Again, nothing there for me really, so I left them. Probably some good money in some of them. I mean, they look like there was a complete Mrs. Brown set there. You'd probably get near a tenner for the lot, and obviously with 5 discs you're only paying £2.50, so not bad. Quick look at the books, nothing caught my eye. This was a selection of toys and DVDs. A couple of Scooby-Doo ones I said today, but might as well leave them for the kids rather than try and sell them on. At least you know they're going to get enjoyed then. This really annoys me, guys. There's this charity shop, as you can probably tell, it's a Mary Stevens. There was loads of donations. They weren't busy in there and they were all left outside. To me that seems really ungracious. I mean, if people are going to donate stuff, you'd at least take it in. Really annoys me. And they price it really expensive in here. There was a trolley table which you just said, and they'd put £35 on that. I mean, this was interesting. I'd never seen the Flintstones soundtrack before. A couple of different artists, but didn't really think it was worth picking up. Not sure. Different though, worth looking at. Again, usual suspect DVDs, nothing particularly interesting. Some good films, but the ones you see everywhere, so it's just one of them, innit? Daddy Daycare there, great film. The Steve Martin Pink Panther, a decent film. Over to have a look over here. Got a whole basket of stuff. It's full of DVD games. I mean, who plays DVD games nowadays? And I think they were like £2.50 each. The Mr. Bean box set wasn't bad. Both films and Happy Birthday Mr. Bean. £2. Probably a really good price, but I've already got them. A couple of different DVDs there. The Best of Dave Allen, but again, nothing you can't find online. Quick look at the bric-a-brac, but nothing stood out. They'd really expanded the bric-a-brac in here this time, so I take it they'd had a lot in. This week they'd actually got some... oh yeah, this was interesting. The in-car CD player, apart from the unit itself, was Kenwood and the box was Pioneer, so obviously somebody had upgraded their own and just left that one there. and donate it in the wrong box. Yeah, there was some boxes of toys here I was going to say, and having a quick flick through, but most of it looked like cheap McDonald's, and there was a Nerf gun and a few Nerf frisbees or whatever you want to call them, but nothing exciting. Those are just big plastic toys. The Viewmaster was quite nice. It was for Toy Story, but I wasn't sure exactly how old it was. I did have a look through it, and it did work, but is it worth that much? I don't know. Probably not. If it was, might as well let the kid have it, to be fair. When I'm looking through boxes like this, I am just looking for retro and vintage figures mainly. In charity shops, because you might as well let kids actually buy stuff they want out of charity shops. Car boots are a different matter. I'd have a look at anything then if I could move it on, or I knew somebody who wanted it. Quick look at the kids' books, but nothing that interesting. Always worth a quick scan though, you never know what could be there. Nice VTech computer there. I did have a look for a price, but there wasn't one on it, so I just left it. Again, I might as well leave it to somebody else. That table was nice. I think that was only like 10 or 15 quid. It was a right bargain. This charity shop does price things right to sell, so it's always worth a look. A couple of different DVDs in this one, but again nothing particularly worth picking up for me, but always worth a look. FIFA 12 and FIFA 14. For all you people out there who collect outdated, absolutely worthless games, they were there for £1 each. It's more like making a charitable donation than actually buying something you want. Tyro Warriors of Rock. I had a look at the tracks on it. I'd already got it, so I left it. I only recognised the tracks after I'd had a look. They'd still got Highlander. Battlefield 3 there. FIFA. Complete boxes to House. Probably not bad, but you know, DVDs are a hard sale nowadays. Quick look at the CDs and tapes. Nothing loads of Now CDs there which are probably worth the money, but you know, not really my sort of music. This was off the top shelf. I actually ended up buying this, Aspiring. Tell you a bit more about it in the comments, in the video after. Okay guys, the finds. Well, in the first charity shop you saw me do, just as I was leaving, they were putting something out, which was this. A Superman belt buckle, you see, $1.99. I'll take that off. Tips on that. $1.99, I mean it's really chunky. I mean it weighs an absolute ton. It's an official GTO Design Force DC Comics one. Just had a look online. Seems to go for about 15 quid. So I'll probably knock that out for a tenner. All in. Well, mind you, if I'm posting it that might cost a bit. It's nice enough. From what I could tell, it was a quality. It was yeah, quality made. The enamel looks good, so not a bad find. And the last one you saw me pick up was this, the Aspiring game. Very nice. This 1965, and for £1, could I turn it down? No, I couldn't. And I've had it out, and I've checked it, and it is complete. I'll show you guys. So we've got the instructions, the game board, all still nice, bright and colourful. We've got the spies, little blue people. I'll show you that. And the Informer. He's not wearing a hat. And the funny thing about this is, guys, they're supposed to have like radios in their head or something like that, from what I've read of the instructions. And you get a bit of wire, there's a hole in the head, and that means he's on his radio. How simple's that? It was absolutely brilliant. I think so anyway. That's what I like about these old games, they're just so much about social history. Got all 40 spy cards. I've not quite worked out what they do, because the instructions are a bit well, a bit odd, but you know, pretty cool. And the way the world's going at the minute with the Russians and everything like that, without trying to make a political statement here, you know, this is probably nearer to the modern day than it was in 1965. As you'll see, it was 12 and 4, the original price. I just love stuff like this, and yes, it smells of the 60s. A bit musky. Been in somebody's shed or something, I suppose, or in their attic, but you know, that's an absolutely great piece, from the way it's been designed to the countries that are involved in it. I mean, it's just so 60s. It's brilliant. And that was it, guys. So, not the best day, but I think that's 2 nice finds. If you're new around here, please consider subscribing. If you missed the video yesterday, it was the 50 subscriber giveaway. I'll put the link to that in the description. Go check it out. Loads of you have already participated, which has been great. Lots of you going for the £40 credit over the carded figures. I don't blame you, it's quite a good offer if I do say so myself. So yeah, go check that out, guys. Like, subscribe. If you saw anything I should have picked up around there, please drop it in the comments. Any other comments about today's video, whether it be the audio wasn't great in this, that or the other, or whatever, drop it in the comments. Always open to a bit of criticism. I want to get better. I want to make better videos for you guys to enjoy. So please, feel free. I'm not going to get upset. I'm not going to be bothered. I'd rather know. So please. And until next time, it's neat, snad as neat. Laters.